Hello students, welcome in our next lection. This is our lection number 3, and here we are going to repeat how to work with verbs, with actions, yeah? And different subject, different form of the verb in present simple. Our present simple tense, which we need to use for habits, our daily routine, our daily actions, repeated actions first of all, and general truths, facts that we can't change. They are normal for us. Examples. So, as you remember, you have your notes. From the lection number 1, we read a lot. They have a lot of books, they read a lot. So, they read a lot, the structure. Subject, we, they, infinitive form of the verb, read, without ending, just infinitive form, and the next part of the sentence. A lot, or a lot of books, or just books. We can change read to have. We can change the verb. But subject, they, verb, have, infinitive form. Next part of the sentence, a lot of books, a lot of pens, a lot of socks. They have a lot of something, yeah? I have a lot of books, but she has. And here, when we use the verb have in the present simple, for subject he, she, it will be has. Not haves, have plus s, no, has. I like ice cream. I, subject, verb, like, ice cream, noun. She likes ice cream. She, subject, like plus s, likes ice cream, noun. This is your structure. Questions. You know how to ask questions in the present simple. What do you like? Do you like ice cream? I like ice cream. Do you like books? I like books. Next. This is examples of subjects, of verbs in the present simple. We need to remember he, she, it. In the case when we use subjects he, she, it, we need to put s at the end of the verb or es. And here we have some examples, practical examples. He reads, she reads, it reads, likes, works, lives, watches. The verb watch ends with ch, and that's why you need to put es at the end of this verb. Does. The verb do ends with o, and in this case you need to put es after o. Does. And have, I-U-V-Z, have infinitive form, but for he, she, it will be has. This is our last verb here in our line. Has. I have a book, she has a book. You have a book, she has a book. He has a book. It has something, yeah? This is the important rule here. And here are verbs. So when we are talking about verbs, we are talking about actions, physical actions. You do something, yeah? I work. This is physical actions. I swim. This is also physical actions. One more time, remember, he works, she lives, it rains. When you use he, she, it, please put ending s at the end of the main verb, of the verb of the action. He works as a waiter. She works at the shop. I work in a shop. I work without s. Subject, main verb of the action, the next part of the sentence. Right now, you have a time and write your 5 examples of the sentences with I, you, we, they, and he, she, it. Use different verbs. You can use verbs from our examples and Remember, he, she, it, put s at the end of the verb. She lives in where? In America. He works at the shop. It rains every day. Example, my brother works in a bank. My brother works in a bank, this is the incorrect. You need to put s at the end of the verb work, yeah? My brother works in a bank. Next example. Of course, for speaking, when you speak faster, you can make mistakes, but this is normal, this is okay. Don't be afraid of this, make mistakes. When you speak faster, you think about words, about translation, how to translate this word in your head. And it's normal to make mistakes, but when you can pay attention for your mistakes, how to correct them. Oh, I made a mistake. I said my brother work instead of my brother works. And you can check yourself, you can correct, and next time you will pay more attention for this example. And step by step, it will be automatical action, correct yourself or speak grammarly right. Lucy lives in London. Lucy live plus s, lives. Her parents live in Scotland. Why her parents live? Because they, her parents, this is plural form, plural subject, live. They live in Scotland, but she lives. She, third singular, third person singular form. She lives in London. He lives in Australia, but they live in Europe. Every time you can separate, like change her parents to they, yeah? Her parents, or my father or his father, he. My mother, she. It rains a lot in winter. It rains a lot in winter. It, rain plus s, rains. Rain can be verb, can be noun. In English we have a lot of words, and each word can have different meaning and be different part of speech. Rain, noun, rain, verb. It depends where you will put the word in the sentence. Joe has a shower every day. As you can see, we change have to has because Joe, he has, but I have a shower every day. He has a shower every day. They have the shower every day. Remember, spelling. Yeah, spelling. We need to know it, but when we speak faster, of course, no one will pay a lot of attention for spellings. Native speakers, they speak fast, faster, sometimes a lot of speed, yeah, and we can't understand. But let's practice. So, spelling. When we have es at the end of the verb, after verbs that end s, ch, sh, double s, or pass, passes. Finish, finishes. Watch, watches. Verbs that ends y, and before y we have the consonant. For example, study, y before d consonant. Studies, we need to put away y, change y to I, and put es. Try, tries. Also, verbs that ends, ending, do, does, we need to put es. Go, the end of the verb, or goes plus es. So, this is the truth that I mentioned before, and this is the examples of the rule and verbs. So first, verbs that end s, double s, sh, ch, or x, we need to put at the end of these verbs es. When we use he, she, it, subject he, she, it. When the verb ends with y, before y we have the consonant, we need to change the y to I and put es. Do, go, we need to, this is the first rule with es, yeah? It's like examples here also. So these rules that you need to know about endings. This is all for this lesson, for this lection. We will practice a little bit, repeat one more time our grammar structure, and I will see you at the next lesson. See you guys!